This week's SoFi breakdown. The only thing moving faster than the chart is the number of times someone on Reddit says diamond hands and then immediately sells. The headlines are so quiet, even the bots are taking a nap. If you're looking for excitement, you'll have to settle for the options chain or the latest meme in the group chat. Welcome back to Fintech Spy, where we analyze, overanalyze, and then roast ourselves for doing both. Not financial advice, ever. And if you're new here, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know more about SoFi's chart than most analysts know about their own lunch orders. If you're a returning viewer, congrats. You've officially spent more time with me than your last financial advisor. Grab your coffee, your coping memes, and let's get into it. This week has again been very quiet on the analyst front. No new initiations, no upgrades, no downgrades. Just the sound of analysts quietly updating their spreadsheets and pretending they're not watching the chart every 5 minutes. If you want a hot take, you'll have to settle for someone's uncle on StockTwits. Meanwhile, the only thing more stagnant than analyst coverage is my portfolio. The last time an analyst said something new about SoFi, TikTok was still about dancing. If you see an upgrade, take a screenshot. It might be a collector's item. On the news and filing side, SoFi filed a Form 3, giving the new general counsel some RSUs, 7,972 units, which is almost enough to buy a venti coffee at the airport. At least someone's getting paid while the rest of us are just getting paid in volatility. It's chart reading time, and the weekly is still doing the cha-cha slide sideways. MACD and RSI are both heading for the downside like they just saw their ex at a party. We're once again approaching the 50 EMA at $22.02, which is basically the market's version of, are we there yet? Volume? About as lively as a Monday morning Zoom call. Every time the weekly tries to break out, it gets hit with the not today, pal energy. If you're looking for a trend, you'll find more consistency in your coffee refills than in this chart. The only thing coiling here is trader anxiety. And let's be honest, the weekly chart is so indecisive, it should come with a disclaimer. May cause whiplash and existential dread. If you're a Fibonacci fan, the retracement levels are lining up like a game of Plinko. If SoFi can break above resistance, we might see a run to the next meme level. If not, there's a soft landing zone where hopes and dreams go to consolidate. On the daily, the great yearly reset is still going strong. RSI just entered oversold, MACD went negative, and we're not getting rejected off that 50 EMA at $27.24 yet. It's the kind of price action that makes you want to check your portfolio, then immediately close the app and go outside. Every candle is a new episode of Will They, Won't They? Except instead of romance, it's just disappointment. The price keeps flirting with support levels like it's trying to get a free drink at the bar. If you're hoping for a bounce, you might want to start manifesting or just send the chart a motivational meme. The daily is so choppy, even the bots are getting seasick. If you're trading this, may your stops be tight and your memes be plentiful. On the 4-hour, we're exaggerating the daily chart like a trader explaining their losses to their spouse. Every candle is a mood swing, and the only thing more dramatic than the price is the group chat. The 4-hour is basically the market's version of speed dating. Lots of quick moves, zero commitment. RSI is bouncing around like it's had too much caffeine, and MACD is just there for the drama. If you're scalping this, remember, emotional stability not included. At this point, the 4-hour chart is just a live feed of trader coping strategies, coffee, memes, and denial. If you're looking for a signal, you'll find more clarity in a magic 8-ball. Looking at the January 23rd options chain, the implied move is 51.62% with $1.64 either way. Puts have gathered at $25 with 14,800 contracts, because nothing says confidence like hedging your bets. Calls are clumping at $28 with 14,000 contracts, which is basically the market's way of saying, maybe, but probably not. It's less an options chain and more a group therapy session for indecisive traders. The $25 puts are the just-in-case crowd, prepping for disaster but secretly hoping for a miracle. The $28 calls are the optimism is a strategy squad, ready to party if the chart ever decides to wake up. Open interest is stacked like a meme stock Reddit thread. Everyone's got an opinion, nobody's got a plan. If you're looking for a signal, you'll find more clarity in a magic 8-ball. The only thing moving faster than the implied volatility is the number of hot takes in the Discord. For the Greeks fans, Delta is flirting with 0.5, Gamma is ready to party, and Vega is just happy to be invited. If you don't know what that means, congratulations, you're probably better off. If price tags either side, expect a stampede of I totally called that posts, and at least 3 new conspiracy theories about market makers. Remember, in options land, hope is not a strategy, but sarcasm is always in the money. For SoFi traders, this week feels like a slow-motion roller coaster. Lots of anticipation, not much actual movement, and a lingering sense that the next big meme is just around the corner. If you're still holding, congratulations. You've unlocked the emotional damage achievement. If you agree, disagree, or think SoFi is just winding up for the next meme-fueled comeback, drop a comment and we'll spy on it next time. If you think this whole chart looks like emotional damage drawn in candlestick form, tell us your coping strategy below. Coffee, memes, or pretending you're a long-term investor now. If you want to see another ticker roasted, throw it down below and we'll put it under the Fintech spy microscope. No guarantees on price targets, but we will provide world-class over-analysis and high-quality sarcasm. Like, subscribe, and remember, the only thing we promise is entertainment and a healthy dose of self-awareness.